Okay, you thought we'd never get here. There's actually a lot more to step 5 that kind of goes on and on and on, but we're not going to spend all day on that. There's some good introduction to it in your textbook, the Durlach chapter in Grimm and Yarnold, but you're going to have to go and learn a lot more if you're going to actually do a meta-analysis. What I'm prepping you for right now is being able to read meta-analyses and understand when they give you a Q statistic or when they give you a Cohen's d statistic, then you have some kind of resource to be able to understand what it is that they are showing you. Step 6 is to offer your conclusions and interpretations, and this is where the researcher comes back into the picture and offers their own perception and interpretation, but based now on quantitative data instead of their own kind of analysis as an expert of the data that's out there in lots of research studies that can be influenced by, heuristics and judgment and all those kinds of things. So tell me, does religiosity predict forgiving? Well, the answer might be in your meta-analysis that you found religiosity as measured by church attendance predicts it well for the general population. But for the highly religious, you need measures of religious experience to be able to predict forgiving. And overall, the more religious a person is, the more likely that person is to endorse forgiving in a scale or measure of forgiveness. However, maybe we really don't know whether they would be actually forgiving in a real situation because there just aren't enough studies that did a design where people were actually offended in the laboratory or in their life and see whether or not they actually forgave the person. Because, how do you ever really know if someone's forgiven somebody else? It's kind of a tough thing to measure.